How to use named arguments. Named arguments are also called as keyword arguments in Python. You might have often passed arguments in function, and while calling the function, you might have written the arguments in the exact order as the one while we are defining the function. But sometimes, if the order is not correct, your code might not run as per how you expected. Now here we have the entry of keyword arguments. So to explain this better, I'll use the example of this code. So I have a function here, employee, and I have the arguments name and department. I'm going to print both of these values. So I'm going to write print name is from the department, the variable department. Now to call this function, I will write Steve as my first argument, and the second argument will be IT. Now this is good. This is exactly how the function is defined. The order of the arguments is proper. Now let's see another scenario where I'm calling the employee, where I'm calling the function employee, and I'm giving the department first, marketing, and I'm giving the name second, Kim. Now when I run this code, something is not right. The first sentence is correct, Steve is from the IT department, but the second statement, marketing is from the Kim department. That's wrong, not the expected output. So to solve this problem in the second scenario, I will write department is equal to marketing and name is equal to Kim. And now when I run this code, everything is correct. Steve is from the IT department and Kim is from the marketing department. Now this is what the keyword argument does. In whatever order you send the arguments, the main part is what your variable in front of that is, whatever you have labeled it as. So because I've labeled the first argument as department while calling the function, it has gone and given that value to department argument where I'm defining the function in the actual function definition. Now if I don't feel like labeling my second argument, I take out the label name and I run this. Python won't allow me to do that, and because both of those labels are necessary in keyword arguments. Another problem you might face is mislabeling. So if I write department is equal to marketing, but I miss an M, Python will give an error while running. So it will say that it got an unexpected keyword argument nay. So it's important to keep in mind the actual variable name and to keep in mind that all of the variables are mentioned while calling the function in keyword arguments. It's also great practice, even if you have the correct order and everything, just write the name, just write the keyword value pair, because there might be scenarios where you might have changed the order while defining the functions. So as I have done here, I could have written department and then name in the function definition, and that time it would have changed the order of the first one. Because I labeled them, when I run this, it gives the correct order. So this is all for keyword arguments in Python.